Hey guys, welcome to the BroKen podcast. I'm Cinnamon Toast Ken.
And I'm PewDiePie.
He's so happy. PewDiePie. Yeah. And we got a fantastic show planned out for you today.
It's the best show today. You are honored to be clicking. I don't know where I was going with that.
You're honored. Keep going, please. If you're watching on MLG, hi. Hey, everybody.
Oh, hi, MLG peeps.
Yeah. Are you guys MLG pros?
I mean, technically we are now.
Really? Oh yeah, we're streaming with all these professional players. Oh right. Man, I think I'd be really jelly that we're not even good at games.
Yeah, I think we're in the wrong place here. There's a guy with a fedora and Mountain Dew. I don't know what to do.
Whoa! Maybe we're in the right place then.
Oh, of course.
But anyway, this BroKen podcast is sponsored by Audible. Audible, if you always want to, maybe read a book and didn't have time for it, well, now you can listen to it with Audible. You can get it on your phone. You can get it on your iPad. You can get it on your computer.
Like listen to us.
Yeah, just like this. You can go work out and listen to a book, and then when your friends are like, "Oh, did you read the new Game of Thrones?" and you can be like, "Yes, I did."
But I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Just trying to be able to jump in the conversation with all this nerdy.
It's like what you did in school when you had to read the book and you just watched a movie.
Yeah.
Now you can do that, but with Audible.
Now you can just do it with Audible while you're driving. But anyway,
except
what's the link? We have a link for people to get free books.
Audible.com/PewDiePie. It's my favorite link on the whole internet. I bookmark it. I click on it when I wake up. I click on it when I go to sleep, and I click on it right now. Actually,
sometimes he doesn't even click on it. Sometimes he types it in manually because his boss just slam dunks that stuff.
You can go there and get a free trial for 30 days. No, you get one free book.
Yeah, free book
to listen to, and one Audible.
That's on us. You're welcome.
You're welcome for that. I'm listening right now to Hemingway, The Old Man in the Sea. And the guy sounds like Snape, so I pretend that Snape from Harry Potter is reading it.
I'm an old man in the sea.
No, that's not Snape. Snape is like...
Oh, Snape.
Yeah.
I thought you said Snake, like Metal Gear Solid. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
That would be amazing. No, Snape is like, I want to... But more sexy than that. Yeah. If that's possible.
It's possible. And I listened like the demo of that one. It's like a pretty grisly sailor voice.
Told you.
He's like, my man in the sea. And I'm like, man, this is epic.
That's Snape for you.
That's Snape? Okay. Well, if you don't want that one, I have one for you. It's the Grimm Tales for Young and Old. It's like the Brothers Grimm fairy tales. So like,
I read that. It's super long ago. Jesus.
Like it's got Rapunzel and Snow White and Cinderella, and it's like the original stories, which weren't so happy. The Grimm stories are like...
They were pretty grim.
They're my favorite. Like Pinocchio gets his skin eaten off and
oh Jesus, I don't remember that.
And then none of them have happy endings. I tell you that. And they're not Disney stories.
Those were the good old days when things didn't just shit all over. It
was like the point of fairy tales back then, were like to scare kids. Is like everyone used fear as a tool.
That's video games causes violence.
But I listen to it on my phone here, and like the narrator's got this nice accent, so it's like butter for your ears while you're listening. You're like, oh yeah, tell me this really sad story.
It's actually like a recommended disclaimer that you're naked when you watch it. Listen to it.
Yep.
That's not true, but I'm just saying, if you want to do that, that's fine. You can do whatever, but that's the point of Audible. Yep. So anyway, you can go to audible.com/PewDiePie. You're welcome.
Yeah, free books. Woohoo! So, moving on. What do we got to talk about today?
It's only you and me today, Ken. What the fuck?
I know we had Cry last time, and we had
exhausted from cries. It's
had to take a week off after that.
No more guests, please. I don't want. That was. I think it was worse for Cry because I don't know if we said it well enough. I mean, Cry said it, but like he hadn't slept for literally 17 hours or something. I remember I saw the same morning. I was like, it was like 12. No, it was 2 for me, which is super fucking late for him. And I see him still playing, and I'm like, yeah, Cry's probably not gonna make it. And
I didn't think he would either, but he's like, I'm still up, B. And I'm like, oh, are you serious?
Yeah, Jesus.
It was good. It was fun. I liked having him. Can't wait until we have more guests, but not today. Because we waited too late to try to find somebody.
No, we were like, fuck having guests. We're the shit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're MLG pros.
We don't need no gays.
Don't need no gays.
No, but like we said before, it's better if we have like good peeps instead of just having someone that we either don't really want to talk to, or someone that will talk and we don't want to listen.
I mean, we're fairly antisocial nerds, so that's kind of like the majority of everyone. Like,
we're not networking kind of people who just be friends with everyone, okay?
It's like, I like everybody, but I'm kind of scared to talk to new people, so...
Right? See, that's why I said that they should feel like honored to click on us, because it's just like a little thing, you know?
You're all people that we don't know, and we're scared of all of you, but we love you.
Oh, Jesus. Yes.
Speaking of like that, like someone, like we did the BroKen podcast hashtag and was asking people about topics, and who's this Pacquiao Designacha hero?
Is this something inspirational from the BroKen tag? Is it from our actual
I went
fans?
the BroKen podcast for this. The BroKen tag's full of like people
crying
like,
people.
I'm so
and
broken. Anyway, this name that's really hard to say. It was like, I wanted to hear about stories of meeting fans in like the street, like just people recognizing you. You have any good stories? Anything good?
I have a lot of those.
Oh yeah?
Let you go first.
I have like
you
one.
probably don't have that many.
Oh, thanks! But it's true though. Yes,
No,
like,
I'm
unless I go to even if I go to conventions, like people will look at me because like I'm always like either growing a beard or shaving or not wearing a bear hat or something.
It's like the beard is there or is it
And they're
not?
like, is that cinnamon toast? I don't know. And they're like, you know, they're looking at you. You know they want to say something.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know what to do in those situations.
I'd rather
like,
if they say something instead of just glooming on you.
Well, then when they ask, like you get spiteful. They're like, "Are you Cinnamon Toast Ken?" And you're like, no, wrong. You don't know it's me.
A lot of people go like, "Do you know you look like?"
Oh yeah, I've got that one too.
Just be like, "That's because I am, bitch." Boom! I put on my glasses and like fake explosions in the back, and I just keep walking.
Like, cross your arms, like
how you like that?
Yeah, but in Mississippi, like I've only been recognized once. Like even on my demographics, where you can go and look.
You
like,
probably have a lot there, right?
I can go look like state by state to see how my views are. In Mississippi, like my hometown, my home state is like the lowest.
Oh.
Like nobody watches me from there.
Oh.
But anyway, we went to we was playing frisbee at the park, and we went to Wendy's afterwards. I know how much you love Wendy's.
Fuck Wendy's, this is disgusting.
And one of the guys working there, like one of the cooks, I guess is what they call him, was like, you look like Cinnamon Toast Ken. And I was like, really? That's cool.
What an amazing coincidence.
But I didn't like. I don't know. I didn't want to be like, yes, I am in front of everybody, and like, because nobody would know what's going on, and he'd be like, ah. But then I was like, man, I should have been like, yeah, I am him. Give me some free food.
Right? I actually got free food one time. It was amazing.
Ah, so jelly.
This poor guy probably got low wage or something. He's like, me offer food. It was in Italy. They don't speak good English. I was being racist. And I'm like, it's okay. I'd love to pay for it, but no, he made sure. So it was good. Thanks for the free food, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Is that your story, or do you got another one?
Which one? I just get recognized all the time. You know,
just reach into the old hat and throw some names out.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I know which areas I can go into during which hours of the day.
Are you serious? You have to like plan your trips out?
Kind of. Like, I don't like to go to the center during midday. That's just not a good idea. Because there's a lot of group people. I think like one or two people approaching you, fine. But if it's like a group who just start yelling out, it's just like, no.
They just like surround you, and you're like,
yeah, right. You get proper mob. I'm so British.
Proper.
I don't know. It's hard to talk about these things without sounding like an asshole.
Well, it's different for us on the other side, because we never see like these people. They watch us, and then like we're walking around and they show up and they're like, hey, and you're like, oh God, a real person. Oh no, what do I do? I would
say like 9 out of 10, it's just equally as fun for me as the other person.
Oh yeah, I enjoy it.
But don't remember who I was talking to about this. But it was one other really big YouTuber, like kind of a big deal, not like you can.
No, yeah, I understand.
I'm sorry.
Jerk.
I'm just kidding. People don't understand when I'm making fun of you. And
They're like, you're so mean to Ken. That's really hurtful. We don't care.
Okay, so, and he or she, I'm not saying their names, was just like, I fucking hate when people talk to me in public.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, but I could kind of relate to it because there is the bad side of it too.
Yeah, well, sometimes you get the people that get kind of creepy about it.
Because like, well, first of all, Marta's kind of, she doesn't go well with strangers.
Yeah.
So, and most of the time I go out with Marta, so if she's around, it just makes it kind of weird to begin with. Because she doesn't want to be seen, so she always sticks in the back, and they always like, you want to be with us too? Come on. And she doesn't really want to, so it just makes it kind of weird. If I was alone, and then also sometimes people literally just scream, and no one else understand what's going on. And I'm like, do you want to say hi? Then come here, or should I go up from where I'm
screaming
sitting?
At me? What do you want?
Like we were literally sitting in a restaurant, and literally like two girls by the entrance just start screaming, and it's like, should I go up to them and do something, or are they gonna come here and keep screaming, or like what's going on here? And literally everyone in the restaurant just goes silent and keeps staring at it. And it's just like, please don't do that. But otherwise, is really
embarrassing.
Yeah, and otherwise, it's equally as fun for me as it is for the people. So don't get me wrong.
That's like the only time, like if I'm at a convention or anything, where I don't really want to see people. Like it's really fun, but like when you're sitting down, like eating with people.
Yeah, exactly.
And people keep coming up and bothering you while you're eating, and not bothering. Yes, I'm going to say it, bothering you while you're eating.
Yeah, I don't like when I'm eating too.
It does get annoying because you're trying to eat and like talk with your group of friends.
And then a lot of people respect that, but then they literally just like wait and stare at you the whole time while you're eating too. So
like you see them, and eventually you're just like, all right, I'll be like, okay, hey, I see you over there. What's up?
Yeah.
You want a picture or something?
Yeah. And also, okay, so what else was it? I was gonna say, I don't fucking remember. I don't know. I have a lot of feels about this. I hope people don't get me wrong.
Majority, like it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Like I'm just happy the whole time. I guess it's kind of like an ego boost too. At the same time, you're just like, these people like me.
Well, it's a confirmation that people actually watch your videos in real life, and that's definitely a good thing.
Yeah.
But also, I think so I'll teach you guys who's listening. If you ever see someone famous, God, I sound like a dick here. If you ever see someone that you don't know that you've seen somewhere, not famous, then you should literally have your phone ready if you want to take a picture, first of all. But literally just a handshake or a bro fist, hey, I love your videos, and move on. That's the best thing to do. It's not that I don't want to talk to you, but a lot of people just like, I don't know. We have other things to do in our life than talk to. Fuck, I said so.
What a jerk. Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying, I can't be, every time I go out, be available for everyone who wants to talk to me. And like, how much do you want to do with me anyway? I don't know. This is really hard to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, well, it is. It's like, come up and like...
I don't know. For some people, I can tell that it's a big deal for them. And then I don't mind at all to spend more time with them. But for some people, it seems like they don't understand that I'm trying to get by with my day or anything like that.
Well, then, like, they're probably not thinking about how many other times you've been stopped so far.
Exactly. Because I can't, honestly, like, if I go in the I can't get very far without people recognizing me. And even if I, like, cover up, you know, they see Marte and they understand it right away. Like, it doesn't help, so.
Gotcha.
Let's change topics.
I'm glad I haven't got to that point yet. I can live my life just fine.
But it's like more topic about privacy as well. Like if people come outside my house, it's just like, no, you can't do that because I live here. I need to feel private where I live, and people following you, and I don't know.
Like we did have like nobody bothers me. Like I was saying, I guess I got that go away kind of aura about me. I mean, not like that, but like Mary, like guys will follow her around.
Yeah.
Like we even had a guy like at PAX.
Yeah, you told us. You
I told you about this. Okay, like the guy that followed her to the
in the
hotel.
Fucking podcast. Where's your head at?
I don't remember who I told what stories. There might be people listening right now that hadn't heard this story. But anyway, yeah.
Aren't you glad that I say it? Don't you hate when you kind of had an idea if you already told someone a story, but they're too polite to tell you?
They just sit there and listen again and smile, and you're like,
Then you realize afterwards, and you're just like, oh, what? Okay.
That's how I feel every time I go to like the maker office, because there's
You
like
don't have much to talk about.
No, I mean, like tell someone a story, but then like someone else will come up and I'll be like, have I told you this story?
Right.
Because they'll be like, you know, asking me what's going on and everything. But anyway, yeah. Yeah.
This is exhausting. I'm like sweating. I'm like, how can I talk about this without people?
It's hard to, but it's good. It's a good thing. We love it. It's just from our side, it can get a little overwhelming for us.
Don't no one ever be scared of approaching me. I'm like the nicest person ever.
Yeah, he is pretty nice.
See,
you wouldn't expect that. You'd expect him to be like other popular YouTubers that turn into jerks. But he's not. He's so nice.
Can we talk about that?
You want to?
Maybe.
Do you want to talk about people getting popular and turning into jerks?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to? Where do you want to go with that?
Well, I don't know. I was just thinking about it yesterday. How there's some people who are, like, and they seem really nice, and they seem like this person that's so great. But then I guess, you know what? I guess it's more of. Well, I think we were talking about different things here. But what I mean. It's more how some people are super nice in person, but then they have the... Okay, so YouTube has a business side out of it. Oh, outside, behind the scenes, there's the YouTube business. The business world, it floats around here. Blah, blah, blah. Imagine, okay, I'm doing like... This is the YouTube business. This is the YouTube videos. This is what everyone sees. This is what goes on beyond. And some people are super nice here, and some people are super douchey here. I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, that explains it. That's pretty much. I mean, for most YouTubers, like what you see us doing right here, it's us, but like
a little douchier.
No, I mean like what we are ourselves, but we also put on a little bit extra. I guess
I'm not this energetic normally. I literally just sit like this.
Nobody plays games in real life and acts like we do. Just saying. Okay. When you play a game by yourself, just think you're like, man. Even if you watch someone stream, it's not like that much.
It's so true.
So it's us, but it's also kind of just a little extra. And so then you go to like the real life. Like a lot of people are a lot different than you see them on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, I think I am definitely.
You think so?
Don't you think so?
I mean,
not from here, but like from my craziest videos. Or
oh yeah, well, like yeah, you're nothing like your videos in person. Like as far as being super excited.
But I bring both into my videos. That's the thing.
Well, the good part is on the other side, behind like off camera, you're still a really nice person and you're not a douchebag.
Yay! It's because I'm Swedish. We're automatically we can't be bad.
I thought Swedish people were like antisocial. Like
that's it. We're just antisocial, literally.
So anybody that comes along, you're like, "Hey, I'm nice."
It's like, go away. But it's like a thing. Like for example, if you go in a subway in Stockholm, you can't make eye contact with anyone. It's like the rule number 1: don't look at anyone.
If you make eye contact, it's just like this. Like if you lock eyes, there's like this awkward moment of, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do?
In America, you can approach anyone, literally anyone. But in USA, I mean, in Sweden, it's like, why is this person talking to me right now? But yeah, wait, what were we talking about? How people like on camera and
douchebags, yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna say.
I feel
names.
like it's kind of douchey to talk about douchey stuff.
I don't know. It's probably interesting to a lot of people that don't get to see the side that we get to see. And we're not going to say names. So don't be like waiting for us to name drop.
Let's just point out. I think like 9 out of 10 YouTubers have been more nice in person.
Than
like outside, I would say. But there is that 5% that's just kind of like, okay, something's off about this one.
Something's not quite right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I actually expected, like, especially when I first started collaborating.
Have you been right about your predictions about these people?
Have I what? Have I been right about? Yeah, I'm usually pretty
right.
Well, originally I assumed that more YouTubers would be douchebags.
Yeah.
But then like none of them that I met were. But then like you meet one that's like kind of nice, but you got this weird feeling about them, and then it turns out that they're like kind of super douche.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, you're really nice, but I don't believe you for some reason. I don't know why. I give everybody a chance, but you're weird.
Right? It's weird. How do you pick up on those things? It must be so subtle.
It's like a sixth sense. It's
right?
It's like a spider sense. You're like, ooh, alarms.
Well, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. Like, that's the thing I thought about. Like, well, I guess it does. I don't know. I mean, if you, okay, I'll ask the viewers and yourself here. Like, if you find out that me and Ken were like super assholes and we like literally don't care about anyone but ourselves.
People make that assumption anyway about us.
I know. Definitely. But like, if they found that out and it was like proven, would you still enjoy our videos or wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's a good question, because like the videos would still be the same, but you would have like a little insight about the person behind the camera.
But I feel like it's easy for also, it's also bad if people, I feel like it happens a lot with YouTube because there's a lot of young, impressionable teenage peeps who watch and they just watch YouTubers and they think, oh, there's these perfect people who are just never make any faults, and then, you know.
Editing.
Well, I know there was this drama about this guy who like literally like exploited his fans and to have sex with them or some shit like that.
Oh.
And that was like a big thing.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's not cool. Don't do that.
He would go to like conventions and like literally kind of like sexually
like pick up girls while he's there.
Well, he would try to hook up with these young fangirls, kind of. That was
yeah,
like
well, it's kind of hard. Like, I mean, I'm not
saying
saying
not to.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
What?
But I mean, I'm saying like going to conventions, like meeting fans. It's hard to tell how old they are. Like that would be like a really dangerous game to play. Like, oh
that
yeah,
is
girl,
a dangerous game to play.
You're hot, and then she's like, I'm 15. Oh God, what?
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny because in Sweden you wouldn't even get in trouble for that. I think the age of consent is that what do you call it? It's like 16 or some shit.
Yeah, I think it's in
I hear in Japan it's 13. It's like
Japanese you can get it on at 13 as long as you're cool with it. Yeah, but like in United States, it's kind of different for each state, I think.
Oh yeah.
Like some states it's 16, some it's 17. But anyway, yeah, it's still, I don't know. Like even if it's okay by law, it still seems weird. Mm-hmm. Like I'll put myself in that situation. For me, if I like picked up a girl that young, that would be like the weirdest thing ever. I'd be like, oh God, you're half my age.
But also Jesus.
But anyway.
Fan, don't bang the fan girls.
Don't exploit your fans.
Or boys.
Speaking of like, fans. I wouldn't call it like on the point of exploiting. Because this doesn't. Let me just go ahead and say it. Like, you know how you start YouTube and you start it for fun, and eventually it becomes your job and you get paid for it. And then the fans that watched you and they watch it for free figure out that you get paid, or maybe a rumor of how much you get paid, and suddenly they're like offended or mad.
Yeah, and there's like a very tiny portion of, but they do exist. Yeah. Yeah,
and you're like, I mean, I'm not exploiting you. I'm not doing anything different. I don't. It's just now my job.
Yeah.
But some people make a really big deal about it. It's like, you get paid for this? And you're like, yeah.
We get paid through advertisements.
But you're not paying me.
They are paying. That's the thing. That's the illusion that I think a lot of people are under, that they are paying us. We are entitled. Like, so the only thing we owe them is to upload videos.
And we're doing it for ourselves also. I mean, it's a job, but then it's also like a hobby.
Yeah. But that's like our promise. You subscribe. We upload videos. That's our thing, right? Yeah. We don't owe, but some very few at least, I noticed, that seem entitled. Like we owe them something. We owe them.
It's like, I'll watch your videos. You owe me this, like, you owe me more amnesia.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Like, come on. Don't be like that.
Exactly, and definitely. That makes me pissed off, honestly, if people think like that. It's like, you get paid to play this. Well, or like, he shouldn't play games that he enjoys. He should just play what people want because he get paid to do this. It's like,
but you're not paying me.
Yeah. Well, even so, it's like,
It's kind of
we
mixed,
do it
I
because
guess.
we enjoy it too. It's
Yeah.
not like we only do it to get paid. So fuck that.
But it's
No.
also, I guess, on the flip side, the other argument is that if they weren't watching, we wouldn't get paid. So in a sense, you guys are paying
it's a
us.
balance. It's a balance. Like I'm super happy that people are watching. That's why yeah. But it's the same kind of with like games or whatever.
Yeah.
Because some people seem like entitled that. Some game developers think they're entitled to us paying them because we play their game. And some seem like the opposite, that they should be paying us to play their game. But I feel like it's mutual, right? Like we get a video, they get promotion.
Yeah, nobody's losing anything. I mean,
right. Yeah.
Some of them think, I don't know why they think this, that like if you play their game on YouTube, nobody's going to buy it because the game's been spoiled for them. But I mean, you watch reviews or read reviews. Well, zero playability is a replayability is a factor with them.
But even games like To the Moon, you can still enjoy yourself, even though it's literally just clicking one button.
Yeah, even if you watch someone else play that, it's still better to play it yourself because you can actually get immersed in the game.
Yeah, it is a different thing, and it's just not fucking true. It doesn't even matter which game you're talking about. Like Walking Dead, then why is that like a top seller game if everyone on YouTube has covered it already? It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, so many people play that game. I don't even want to play it anymore. But hipster Ken, I was one of the first people to play that. Oh, when it came out, day one. I was pretty
late. I'm glad I was. I'm glad I was like, oh god, no, I don't play that. It's bad. But Cry talked me into it, so yeah. Cry talked me into so many games to play. Like I own so much to Cry.
He's like, yeah, dude, you should try it out.
And then he gets shit for like playing the same games as me afterwards. Like poor Cry.
Or even if he plays the game before you.
Yeah. He like suggests the game to me, and then I'm all right, I'll play. And then he gets a ton of shit from my fans. This is awful.
Yeah.
Poor Cry. But
Poor Cry.
No, he's not that bad. Come on, he should be happy too.
Have you seen the new Oculus Rift, the DK2?
Well, I saw the one that you can literally just put an iPad in front of your fucking face.
What?
Yeah. It's like a ski mask, and then you plug your iPad right in front of it, and there you go.
Really? That's it?
But what's cool about that is that it's wireless, so you could literally walk around in another world.
I guess it's kind of like
bump into all the fucking furniture.
kind of like the console cameras, you know, kind of the same thing, maybe.
The console,
like the Xbox camera, the PlayStation, like you.
Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like I don't know what they're called, the Kinect and.
Yeah, fuck it, who cares? PS.
But I mean, I'm just talking about like the camera like watches you and like reacts in the game to you. I guess it's like the same technology. They just have to have something to see where your face is pointing.
Mm-hmm. And it's very simple technology. I mean, if it wasn't, then Oculus would have copyrighted it, and no one else could have done it.
Yeah.
Or patented it, maybe it's called. Yeah.
Patented it.
Yeah,
they sent me one today though. They sent me the second one. Like the first one. The first one made me sick.
Go ahead and tell me first. Yeah.
Like, did you get sick playing the first one?
Depends on the game, but yes, I would feel very sick. I literally had to force myself through a fucking video. It's terrible. But go ahead.
I had to stop a video like in the middle of it. I was like, okay. Like I started sweating and getting nauseous.
And that lasts for a while too. It's not
like
I
had to go lay down, take a nap.
Yeah. It doesn't go away just because you stop.
It was supposed to be because of the screen they used. I can't remember. LED maybe, like it had a lot of blur when you moved your head, and motion blur is the main cause of motion sickness.
No. There's a lot of factor to it. I mean, it's obviously the immersion, and you're never gonna have perfect immersion no matter what. But there are these things that you can apply, like good frame rate, good graphics, making sure that you feel it, whatever. So yeah,
right.
But I got the DK2, and I bought it like a month ago, and I still don't use it because I don't fucking understand how to plug it in.
You don't understand how to plug it in?
I don't understand.
I mean, don't you just plug it in?
Nothing works. The camera doesn't work, and then all of a sudden the camera works, and then the Oculus doesn't work, and then I'm just like, what the fuck? This is not worth it. It's not gonna make any better videos. So fuck you. $400. Pissed me off so much because I wasted like 5 hours on that piece of shit.
Really? I like.
Yeah.
Before we started, I had literally like taken mine out of the box and was getting ready to try it out.
Oh, so you haven't done it yet?
I haven't yet, but now I'm scared. Thanks.
And fucking joy. Jacksepticeye had a problem with it. A lot of other YouTubers have problem with it too.
I wonder what the problem is. Like if it's drivers or something.
It's drivers, definitely.
Okay. I got the old driver on here still. But anyway.
Good luck with that. Have fun wasting
Thanks, buddy.
all your all day. And then you realize, oh, I could have just made a bunch of videos instead, and now I'm behind because of this fucking piece of scheiße. Sorry, I'm very bitter about this. It's just
so mad. I figured it'd be simple. There's not much to it.
That was how they marketed it. It's like, now we only have USB ports. You don't even need an HDMI. You don't even need that box thing that we had.
Oh, whenever I hooked the old one up, like the screen for recording wouldn't even pop up on any of my 3 monitors I have here.
Yeah, that's also another problem if you have 2 monitors and shit. It's like,
it would be like off screen. I'd have to like look into the Oculus Rift and like try to. Yeah, you do that too?
Well, yeah, you have to do it with the new one. You have to. You have to.
That's
the
tough.
Struggles.
It like gives you like this little square in the middle of your screen.
Huh? What do you even want to play on the Oculus?
I don't know. Like, there's a lot of. I mean, I'm scared of the shark stuff, and that's like what half the games are. Like. No.
In November, there's a multiplayer shark game coming out, and that is horror based, and we're gonna play it.
Wait, is it on the Oculus Rift? I'm not playing on
I don't
Oculus
know.
Rift. Okay.
Well, it's not Oculus Rift, but so for those of you who don't know, Ken is scared of sharks. I don't know what's up with that. But.
It's not even like everyone should be scared of sharks, but my fear of sharks is like it's like a phobia. I can't handle like swimming in the pool by myself. No, I just can't.
But all the views, Ken. Think of all the views.
Well, the way I react to them scared anyway is not very. Like animated. So I'll just be like the whole time.
Ken gets a heart attack.
Just my face cam is me laying there dead.
I'll just keep playing like, Ken, what's going on? You scared?
I'm eating you, I'm a shark.
Your dad is like this tragic thing. I'm like, hey, look at
then Mary gets the video and uploads it and it's like,
yeah, she
PewDiePie is such a jerk. He doesn't care about people that have heart attacks.
No. She uploads it. It's like this tragic, horrible thing, but she uploaded it for the views.
Yeah. Ooh, I can make so much money off that video. Snap.
My boyfriend's dead. Oh well. His YouTube account is mine now, right?
Ha ha ha. She would think that, but no.
Actually, how does that work?
I don't know. That's what I was like. Do you have to like leave a? What do they call it? Whenever you die, and you leave
your
money
it's called
to
in
someone.
English. No,
but
Arvoda.
I wonder if you need to do that for your channel. I guess they would just give it.
I mean,
like,
all your possessions. I'm worried that my network would just take all of it.
Yeah, like, oh yeah,
yeah, right. Oh, hello. But that's probably what's gonna happen. Let's be honest.
If you die,
I should probably write something. But yeah, your parents would get it. Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, I would assume so. Like. We play, or well, not so much anymore, but we used to play a whole lot of scary games, you know? Have you ever had any real life paranormal activities happen?
I had, okay, so I don't believe in anything paranormal ever. My girlfriend loves paranormal stuff, and she definitely is like into it. But
does she like freak you out with all of her stuff? You're like, ugh.
No, she just likes to tell me it, but I'm not scared by it. I had a few things. I had like when I was a kid, like really young, I would wake up in the middle of the night and I would just see this kind of skeleton-ish big thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like a shadow, like a white shadow, far away.
Oh, yeah?
And then I couldn't move, but then it would come up to me and
oh man, those are like the worst.
Touch my face.
Like what they call them, night terrors.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had one. I've only had one, and it was terrible. Like it was.
It is terrible. Yeah.
I guess I was like 15 or something. But I was laying in bed and I was like sleeping on my side or trying to go to sleep on my side.
Yeah.
And I opened my eyes, and there's like this. Like I would say that it's like my eyes, like just trying to make something out, but it was like a face, like right in my face, and I just like I could do nothing but just stare at it, and I was like at first I was like, okay, that's not anything, but then it just stayed there, and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah. Oh, geez, like, that's creepy.
I'm freaking out, and then so finally I just jumped back like across the bed. I was like, oh, what is that? Like turned the lamp on.
Oh my
like,
God.
Laid in bed, and I was like, okay.
I never had anything that I woke up like that.
Oh, mine was, I just like woke up and it was there. That's what I thought night terrors were though. Like when you like, no, maybe it's called something else. Where
I
you
just
like
fell asleep again.
You're like open. You're just like, man.
It's called something else. It is, but it's like your body freeze and you can't move and
sleep paralysis maybe.
That's it. That's actually yeah, you're right. That's some scary shit. Other than paranormal, I'm trying to think. Oh, actually, I did one time when I was in my country house.
You have a country house?
My parents have a country house, yeah. And I took my driver license there because we only have one stoplight at that place. So I was there. My sister was there as well, and like there's a lot of houses around it, but there's no people there during that time where I was there. And I would literally hear something downstairs. I was, very sure about it. I was lying in my bed, ready to sleep. It wasn't that late, maybe 11.
Yeah.
And I would hear this sound, and I thought for sure it's my sister because she's the only one in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a while, I get fed up with how much fucking noise it was going on downstairs.
Right.
Like I got pissed off, and I'm like, come on, stop it. I'm trying to sleep or whatever. And then she yells from the other room, what are you talking about? I thought you were downstairs.
No, that's like the worst.
And so I run over to her, and we stay there and we wait for noises to appear. And after that, it kind of stopped, but we could still hear tiny bits and pieces or whatever.
No, maybe it's like an animal or something, but still, it's creepy.
And then, no animal can crawl into that house. I have no idea how that would work.
Maybe like a rat?
It was too loud. It was like cupboards and stuff like that. And then I went down, despite my sister like not allowing me to go down, and I was freaking out because I wouldn't know if I would meet someone or not, but there was nothing there, and I can't explain it, so that's kind of why I'm like I don't know, but that was. I have a theory that it was. So there's this thing where people go and steal alcohol from old summer houses because they know people keep it there, and the local drunkards, they go in houses and they steal the alcohol. So that could have been it, but
trying to get your alcohol.
Yeah.
Did they get any?
I don't know. It wasn't my alcohol.
If it was yours, you would know.
In Sweden, alcohol is pretty expensive because it's run by the state.
Oh.
So yeah, that's why they do it. It's not like America. You can just be like go to a liquor store
and stack up for like $30.
Yeah, exactly.
Get drunk for a month,
right? That's what we do. Like we go to Denmark or like stuff like that to
take like a road trip to Denmark.
Yeah.
Get all their beers.
We go to Denmark. We get all the beers and we get the fuck out of there.
What's wrong with Denmark?
That's what Danish people are saying.
Okay. Oh man. That's funny. Are you still there? I can't hear you if you're still there. So hey.
Can you hear me?
There you are. Yeah, I hear you.
Jesus. What happened? My microphone just stopped working sometimes. I don't know what the fuck.
No.
I literally saw it as soon as. Oh, you know what it might be?
What?
It might be this controller.
Your controller?
My USB might be blocking my mic off sometimes. Because ever since I started using it. Wait, what was I talking about?
You were telling me about the Danish, I think.
Okay, so I made a joke because I found out that Danish people made Limbo. And I made a joke saying, holy shit, Danish people actually did something. And I never got so much backlash in my entire life. Like people were so angry.
They probably weren't even Danish. They're probably like normal American white people. They're just mad because that's what
they were Danish. They were Danish. I have a lot of Scandinavians watching me, and I appreciate that. Love you, Danish people. It was just a silly joke. They had the author H.C. Andersen. They made Limbo. They have alcohol. That's 3 things that I can count. So there you go. Oh, they have Louisiana. That's a great art museum. They have that too.
The what?
Louisiana, it's an art museum.
Oh.
That's all I got. Sorry.
I was like, that's in America. Louisiana.
Yeah, no, it's called Louisiana. I don't know. Cheers to you, Danish people, you crazy son of a bitches. It sounds like if you, I don't know if I told you this, but hearing someone who's Danish talk, it sounds like they literally have a hot potato in their mouth.
Hot potato.
Yeah. From the Bible. What? And apparently they can understand me fine, but when I talk to them, it's like, and it's like, what the fuck are you saying? Let's just speak English. That's also a thing, like when you talk to Norwegian or Danish people, they insist to speak their language to you. They won't speak English, even though we know it's going to be so much easier.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I had a friend that moved to Sweden, and he was telling me a story. He was on the bus, and he doesn't speak very good Swedish, so he speaks English. And he was talking to one of his friends, and like an old guy on the bus like turned around. It was like yelling at him, like he could understand what the guy was saying in Swedish, but he was like he was mad that he was speaking English so much.
Oh,
I guess maybe it's like kind of like, you know, the old racist white people in America. Maybe it's like the old angry people of Sweden.
I don't know.
He's like,
it's weird because in Sweden, it's the younger people that are racist. It's not the older ones.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. I don't know how the fuck that works, but that's how it is. Like the older people are understanding and like good people.
Yeah.
And the young are just douchebags.
I think he also told me that like a lot of because of like they blame it on the immigration, but like a lot of crime has increased a lot in the last few years in Sweden.
I mean, that doesn't have to. It's so easy to blame it on the immigrants. It's not. It's really not true. And statistics show that it isn't, but people like to say it is. And it's the same with like rape, because apparently we have like more rape than ever in Sweden.
Oh wow!
Like it literally like tripled in the last couple of years, and everyone's like, it's the damn immigrants. But then statistics shows that it's more Swedish people than anyone.
Oh wow!
And it also shows that the immigrants that actually do it is also like from Norway and Denmark and shit.
No, so they're almost local.
We just had an election in Sweden, and 13% of voters voted for Swedish Democrats, which is a racist and homophobic party. Good job, Sweden. So proud of you, you fucking idiots. I'm so done with Sweden. My mom was like crying over it. It's crazy. It's like a big thing that it like...
Because they got 13%?
Yeah. It's insane that they got so many votes.
Oh, so everybody's like, the country's... We're doomed.
We literally had the best, what's it called in English? Government, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
In Europe. We recovered from the economic crisis better than anyone in Europe, by far. And we re-elected our government to someone else.
I don't even know if the American government's done anything. I think we're still broke.
Yeah, but compared to USA, we killed it. Like we did so well, and then still voters went for the socialist or whatever it's called. It's like good job, Sweden. And I don't know. I don't want to talk about politics.
Let's get out of politics. Get out of that. So we need to mention this again. Our good friends Audible sponsored this podcast. So check them out.
What a nice time to plug it.
Audible.com/PewDiePie to get you a free book.
You can learn about politics and all that shit.
Yeah, you can get those free books that we mentioned earlier. Let's see. Oh, here's a interesting question.
Yeah, let's have something lighter. I feel like this has been a dark episode.
This is from Ellie Dyke. It's DYCK. So I don't know, what is that? Is that Dick? Anyway, Disick.
Disse.
Hey, if you wake up tomorrow in the body of someone else, who would you pick and what would you do?
Ooh. I mean, I want to touch my boobs.
Yeah, I think I'd like to have some. It'd have to be female. Oh, wait, like we both went there, like immediately, super sexual. It's like, what porn star should I name? I don't even know.
Jesus. No, I mean, I wouldn't pick that. I would probably pick like.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you have one chance to see what it's like.
You could change the world. You could change bodies with Obama and go and like ruin America.
I don't need to do that.
It's doing itself. Hey, right? Politics, no. So anyway, who would I pick?
Who would you pick? This is hard, man. I would probably pick myself because I like myself.
Oh yeah, you going there with yourself? Let's see.
I don't know. Just if I can do it for a minute, I'll just go with
a whole day is kind of, I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
You play with some boobs, you know. If you're a girl, would you go try to get it on? Would you try to get you some penis?
Oh God.
Would that be weird? Just to see what it's like, you know. I don't know. I kind of.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't talk about this. I mean, maybe like a fake different thing though.
Just like, what is this all about? I need to learn so I'll know when I get back to my body how the.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That's where I was going with it. I'm not saying I just want some penis, you know. Whatever.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, last time you sounded pretty homophobic. Maybe we were covering up.
Oh yeah, apparently, because I didn't want to see. I don't want to see two dudes doing it, so I'm homophobic. Apparently.
Yep, that's how it is. I mean, I know. Like, I feel like it's because it seems like when girls say that they want to be as a boy, they would gladly fuck around.
Oh yeah.
That's what I hear, at least from girls. But girls seems more okay with being, you know, girl on girl, if you know what I mean.
It's more acceptable socially, I guess, because guys are like, yeah, do it.
Do it.
So yeah, girls got that free reign of bouncing back and forth.
Oh. Have you ever kissed another boy?
I don't think so, unless it was like a dare or something back in the day that I blocked out of my mind. It's like, blah, and run away.
I have one of those, actually. A friend of mine who's kind of like you, like beardy and bigger.
Oh,
than me.
It's sexy?
No, it was.
Not bigger, bearded and bigger and not sexy? Shut up!
It was sexy. No, but literally it was like, I remember it was a dare between two girls, and we told them to do it. And then they were like, oh, now you have to do it. And he was like super drunk, and I was sober as a whistle. Is that what
he was like, give me some sugar, baby.
I was way too sober, and I like the image of him closing his eyes, coming near my face. It will never wash off.
Does it keep you up at night sometimes?
And feeling his beard is just like, I'm definitely not against, but it just like. I'm probably more open than most people to dress up and look stupid in bras and all that weird shit, but being intimate with another...
Is it weird? Is it weird?
No, I'm okay with that. Oh, that's not weird at all. But I'm just saying, like, being intimate like that with another boy was just like disgusting. Just really gross. I wouldn't want to do it again. I
mean, okay, like between girls are more attractive than guys.
Yeah, they are pretty.
I mean,
think even girls can admit that they're pretty. Like, yeah.
And I don't like how guys can get away with being uglier and still have a hot girlfriend.
Yeah. Girls can't. Unless they're rich.
But then you unless they're rich. But then if I can imagine that moment of like him puckering up and you just being like, ugh. No.
Jesus.
Yeah, but then the two girls are probably like, oh yeah, you're pretty.
The thing about that thing was he was so drunk and I told him about it yesterday and he's like, well, I don't remember that.
It's like, no way,
thanks.
Dude.
You scarred me forever.
He probably remembered, but he's like, no way. No, I don't remember.
Well, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Never forget. But even boys that I find, like, I can think some boys look kind of good. I can admit to that.
Yeah, but even no homo. That guy looks good. No homo.
Yeah, but even people like that, I would never want to kiss. It's just too weird. I can't. Yeah. But even girls, kissing girls that I'm not into, I can't do that either.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a pussy.
Maybe.
I think so. I think I'm a pussy. I'm just saying.
I guess you don't need to change bodies to see what it'd be like. That wasn't a good joke.
That was good. I just didn't listen.
Shut up.
Microsoft bought Minecraft.
That's what I was fixing. I was literally fixing to say that.
Stole it. We're on the same wavelength, man.
Oh, so yeah, Microsoft. They bought Minecraft for like $2.5 billion. Jeez.
Notch, we're best friends, right? Remember? We're such good friends. I'm gonna tweet him now.
Someone could buy my channel for $1 billion.
I'll tweet Notch right now. Hey Notch, remember that one time you were following me on Twitter?
We stopped. So
when I made fun of Minecraft.
JK, give me some money, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Microsoft has like a policy about games on YouTube. Like, you're not supposed to monetize them. Wait, you might. Okay, that's that. I was like, you might do that thing again. I didn't hear it.
That was so shocking that I had to pause.
Oh, but yeah, they have like a policy. Like Captain Sparkles put it on Twitter the other day. Like,
what?
A Microsoft-owned game, you're not allowed to monetize it and make money.
I'm literally talking to Microsoft, and they're gonna get me codes to play games. So
yeah, well, like that's their policy that he linked. But I mean, they should be coming off of it, especially buying Minecraft. I don't think they would. There's a lot of jobs riding on Minecraft, like and on like the YouTube side.
They would literally kill Minecraft if they went full with that policy.
Yeah,
they would literally kill their entire image if they went with that policy. So, and already how much they kind of messed up, I don't think they are gonna do that again. They want the people with them. So,
and if they're talking to you to get you to play stuff, then you know.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It's from
Microsoft is cute. I think they're adorable. I'm starting to like them a little bit because they're kind of like the underdog now. I feel like.
Oh yeah, you always want to cheer for the underdog.
Yeah, right. They've been doing so bad for so long. I'm like, come on, Microsoft, you can do it. Come on,
they're like
great.
They had like all the perfect plans like over the past 10 years, but then recently it's like flop. It's like, what are you doing, Microsoft? Sony don't even have to make commercials. They just make commercials making fun of your commercials.
Yeah, I have faith. The only thing I prefer PlayStation because they have better exclusives. I feel like Microsoft exclusives are for teenage boys. Yeah,
well, exclusives really haven't even been that big of a deal in the last while, but yeah, I understand. I think PlayStation's supposed to be getting, what is it, Bloodborne?
Bloodborne, yeah, that's a huge deal for me.
Yeah, that's if you don't know what that is, it's from the guy that made Demon's Souls.
The original one, yeah.
Yeah, not Dark Souls.
Yeah, right.
All you bandwagon jumpers. The original.
Actually, I think he made Dark Souls 2. It's just Dark Souls 2 that he didn't
make.
Yeah, that was a confusing sentence.
My bad. Nah, I take it back. Sorry.
They really weren't public with that either. They were kind of sneaky. Be like the original guys, and that showed up later. That they weren't.
Yeah.
Honestly, if that game came out on Xbox, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I prefer Xbox.
Yeah.
It's honestly that simple. That's like the only game I right now that I'm excited about.
It's like such a good game. I don't even know why it's that. I mean, it's like a good game.
Why is it good?
But then it's made hard. So
that was actually a question from fans. Talk about Dark Souls. You saw that? Okay.
It's like what? It's like okay. Sometimes games are really hard, but they're hard because they're bad.
Right. But
this game is like a well-made game, and it's hard on purpose. It sells that to you, so you know what you're getting into when you start.
Right.
And it's like a challenge.
Yeah, it even says in the title, "Prepare to Die Edition" or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like it actually feels good when you get past the part because you're like, yes, and not annoying because sometimes it's annoying.
Yeah,
but not annoying because the game's broken or bad or just not balanced.
If you progress in a game that isn't good, that is just bad, then you just feel still annoyed. When you do it.
Like, why was that level even there? That sucked.
Yeah, Dark Souls is a tricky game, man.
Now that I've played it so much, like not that I'm a Dark Souls pro, but like
how's it gonna affect your enjoyment of the next one?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Like with I played Demon's Souls and I played Dark Souls, and like those two games I enjoyed a lot because I wasn't that great at the game. I was good enough to get by. Because there's like a long period of time between Demon's Souls and Dark Souls. But then Dark Souls 2 came out like right after I'd been playing Dark Souls again. Yeah. And so I kind of, I didn't breeze through it, but it wasn't very hard. Like it wasn't as hard.
No. Yeah.
As they had been before. So I didn't get that big, oh yes, I did it.
Yeah.
But I still
got
fun.
that. Fucking Covenant of Champions or whatever.
Yeah. I guess it's like people get better. Like say like Guitar Hero. Did you ever play that?
Yeah.
Like when the first Guitar Hero came out, like nobody could play it on expert. I mean, some people could, but like I could, but I wasn't very good at it. Like,
I remember. It took you a while to get there.
And then like by the time Guitar Hero 3 came out, like the songs that are on Guitar Hero 3 would have been completely impossible for people on Guitar Hero 1. Like even like, well, they had different controls. Like you couldn't slide the way you slid your fingers up and down were different on the first one. But still, like it was so like people, their motor skills got better to where they can play it. And I guess that's why, like when you played Mario back in the day, everybody kind of sucked at Mario. But now you go back and play it and you're like, oh man.
But it's this
game's so easy.
I
don't know.
Well, yeah, we are.
I'm just saying
better
people get better in general. So I think as Dark Souls keeps going, that it's like less and less people are going to have trouble getting through it. Just because.
Well, you know what they say is that Bloodborne gameplay is going to be different. It's more you know, in Dark Souls it's kind of like block, wait for your moment to attack, block. Here it's more if you don't play offensive, is that what you
offensively?
Yeah, offensively enough, you get overrun and you die. So you can't just take your time with it. You have to keep pushing, kind of, and play offensively. Offensively?
It's not offensive. It's offensive. It's almost the same word,
right? I'm so confused.
That's English for you.
There you go.
The same words. Two, and two.
Also, we got some awesome fan art from the podcast. I want to give a shout out to Cyperden.
Cyperden?
She made a really cool fan art.
Is that the one like this saying the "Stay Toasty Broski"?
Yeah.
And like, you got crazy Google eyes, and I got like the biggest chin in the world.
You got the biggest what?
I got like the biggest chin. I'm like,
yeah. You got that fat American Dad chin. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird because I have that chin. I have a kind of like a Leno chin.
Can you grow a beard, like a legit beard?
I'm gonna do it. You know what? I'm actually gonna do it now.
Are you gonna do it?
Because I had been like shaving every week now. Ever since you said you look better, and
against you, doesn't it?
I'm like, oh, God damn it. Well, son of a bitch, she's had to say it.
It does look good. Like the shave looks really good on you, and like that's like people ask like, Ken, how do you grow a beard? Well, either you can or you can't. But the real part that matters is, are people going to get to you, and are you going to shave because like peer pressure?
Yeah, because people want you to shave when you have a beard.
Yeah, as soon as someone like you like respect their opinion, like your friend, like someone says, I liked you better without your beard, then that you may be like, yeah, whatever, but it'll stay in the back of your mind.
They plant that seed in you. Yeah, they do.
And you'll be looking in the mirror and be like, man.
That's the thing that sucks about YouTube, especially because it's not as bad as for us because we're men.
We're mainly men.
Yeah. We don't get judged by our appearance, but I guess it's more for girls. But still, like I have my mole underneath my nose.
Yeah.
And people haven't seen it because I always keep kind of a what is it called? Stubble
stash.
Thank you for using that word. No, but I just like no one ever pointed out to me before, but a lot of YouTuber comments does that, and they're like, "Oh, it's a pimple. Oh, get rid of that mole." And I got like, it never bothered me, but as soon as I get those comments, it kind of like gets in my head, and I'm like,
"Oh no, my mole."
Yeah, right. Should I get rid of it? But
yeah, like I've always considered like having the beard, not having the beard. Like without a beard, I got an okay face, and that's more appealing to people watching videos. So I'm like, should I shave the beard so more people will watch? But then I'm like, no, that's stupid. Screw them. I'm just gonna grow the beard.
I think you look better in the beard. I don't know what's up with that. So go ahead. I'm gonna keep it growing. I want to have like I don't know how fast my beard grows because I never try, but I want to have a little bit of beard when I go to LA at least.
Oh yeah.
So people can stroke it there.
well, let's see. When do you come to LA? In like a few weeks? 2 weeks. Oh. Yeah. Exactly. Is that enough time to grow beard, or are you just gonna get some stubbly?
I'd probably just be stubbly.
It'll probably be the itchy stubble too. That's like the worst. That's like,
that part is the worst. I go to that part now and then I shave it because it's bothering me too much.
Yeah, it doesn't last that long, but once you get past it, it's okay.
The itchy face is just the worst.
But
so we'll have to do a live podcast sitting. Will you be sitting in my lap or will I be sitting in your lap?
Well, I mean, there's the real thing is because we got these green screens behind us, and I'd have to.
We're
zoom
not
the camera
actually
out.
In the same place.
No, but like it's.
I actually got a lot of people to be like, "How does it work? When like is he in another place or like how do you like do? How does that like editing work or like I don't understand.
Hey, are you guys sitting across from each other? Or what is this?
He has like an American accent, and well, so do I actually.
You do?
Well, here in the UK, everyone gives me shit for it.
Oh,
all the taxi drivers hate me.
I've known you for a little while, and your accent's gotten less like
there you
Swedish,
go.
I guess.
Hey, I don't want to be affiliated with Sweden anymore.
You're leaving the country. Hey,
yeah.
say ninja.
Ninja.
I heard you have to try.
I crossed the line.
You've done it.
I'm out. Peace out, Sweden. You had your chance.
It's always like that. Like you're like, he's a ninja, and I was like, what? What is he talking about?
For me, it's so normal too.
Yeah.
I don't like. For me, ninja. Like it's too much effort.
Ninja, like the ja gets everybody.
Yeah.
Mary even like throws me off sometimes because Z is Z for her, like it is everywhere else except for America.
Oh, I want Z. I hate when people say Z.
She's like, oh yeah, it starts with a Z. I'm like, what? Z to me is Lord Zed from the Power Rangers. That's what I think of every time.
It's so confusing. C is two things. Like, what the fuck? How do you know when? That's so dumb. Z is Z. Don't bullshit me. Man. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Is it like A and B was the same thing? It would be like A. Oh no, I meant A as B. Oh no, I meant B as A. Like, God.
I mean, Z is only one thing for me.
No, C is C.
Oh, C and Z. I got you.
Yeah.
It's like C, Z, V, P.
Oh, so
B.
the difference is C and Z? Z and Z? Z and Z? Do you hear this? Z and Z? No.
Z. C.
I don't fucking know.
Zed. Lord Zed from the Power Rangers.
Wait, who's Lord Zed?
You don't know the Lord Zed? Did you ever watch the Power Rangers when you were younger?
I did, but is that the girl or?
No, it's the dude that like doesn't have skin. Like he's like muscle guy, red guy.
I don't think I got that far in the show. No,
He was like the second main bad guy after the girl.
I remember the one with the watches. I thought that was so cool. He's like, he has so many watches, but he doesn't know how to tell time. That's so funny.
Bling bling. Got that swag.
Get swag before it was cool. Oh god. Oh god, what did I just say? Ouch. Retract it. I'll retract it.
You just went swag hipster. How do you even do that?
Well, I just called swag cool too. That's should we end it here? I feel like
sounds like a good spot to end it. We've been going for an hour.
I enjoy this podcast. I hope the people who watch it enjoy it as well. We've been getting
hard.
They are. That's the live effect, as we talked about. I feel like I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seems like people are enjoying it a lot more than I thought they would as well.
Yeah, they're very.
It has that effect of that people ask for the next one to come out, which is always cool. That's how you kind of get an idea that people actually care about it. So thank you for caring.
And maybe eventually we'll have like animations made for the podcast.
We'll be like Kren and Kren or Cox and Krendor. That's
Cox and I like that co-optional podcast. They all got little.
I literally spent like an afternoon just watching their animations.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should get them on one day. But anyway, that's it. That's it for the BroKen podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. My nipples are hard right now.
Mine is still kind of warming up.
And I guess is our saying, is it
stay
toasty broskies.
Broskies.